Who was the real Cleopatra? The answer is much more than what popular culture often portrays. Let's travel back to 69 BCE to the reign of Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt. She wasn't just a seductress as often depicted, she was a strategist, a linguist, and a formidable leader. With her name synonymous with power, beauty, and intrigue, Cleopatra was much more than the infamous seductress often portrayed in popular culture. Born into the illustrious Ptolemaic dynasty, Cleopatra's passion for learning was evident from an early age. Her education was broad and comprehensive, spanning from philosophy to astronomy. Cleopatra was also an adept linguist, mastering several languages alongside her native Greek. This linguistic prowess was part of her broader cultural intelligence, a vital tool for her political strategy. From these foundations, Cleopatra was not just a scholar, but a keen diplomat who used her cultural intelligence to navigate the complex political landscape of her time. Cleopatra's relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony are often the focus of her story. These relationships were not mere dalliances. They were calculated moves that shaped the balance of power in the ancient world. With Caesar, Cleopatra secured her throne and gained a powerful ally. Her alliance with Mark Antony, on the other hand, was an attempt to maintain Egypt's independence in the face of Rome's expansion. These alliances were as much about political strategy as they were about personal dynamics. Cleopatra's reign was marked by more than just political alliances. She ushered in a period of economic prosperity, implementing agricultural reforms that boosted Egypt's wealth and stability. Under her rule, Egypt experienced a cultural revival, as Cleopatra championed the arts, literature, and science, and embodied the Hellenistic culture that thrived in her kingdom. Her visionary leadership extended beyond the walls of her palace, touching the lives of her subjects. Cleopatra was a leader dedicated to the well-being of her kingdom. Cleopatra's story takes a somber turn with the shifting political tides. As Rome's power grew, Egypt found itself increasingly caught in the crossfire. Cleopatra, ever the strategist, sought to fortify her position through alliances. Her most notable alliance was with Mark Antony, a powerful Roman general. This bond, however, was not just personal. It was a political maneuver, a bid for power and survival in an increasingly hostile political landscape. Yet this alliance would prove to be a double-edged sword. The relationship between Cleopatra and Mark Antony attracted the ire of Rome, particularly Octavian, who was vying for control of the Roman Republic. This animosity culminated in the Battle of Actium, a naval confrontation between the forces of Octavian and the combined forces of Cleopatra and Antony. In the aftermath of their defeat, Cleopatra and Antony were left with dwindling options and mounting pressures. Cleopatra's alliance with Mark Antony led to her ultimate downfall after the Battle of Actium. Despite her tragic end, Cleopatra's legacy endures. Her life, shrouded in both fact and fiction, has left a lasting impact that has echoed through the corridors of time. She was more than just a queen. She was a symbol of strength, intelligence, and resilience. Her influence has permeated the fabric of our culture, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to Hollywood's silver screen, she has been immortalized time and again. But beyond the glamour and the glitz lies a tale of a woman who dared to rule in a man's world. A woman who used her wit, charm, and political acumen to navigate the turbulent waters of power. A woman whose name became etched in the annals of history. Even in death, Cleopatra continues to capture our imagination, reminding us of a time when she ruled the Nile. Cleopatra continues to capture our imagination as a symbol of strength, intelligence, and resilience.